Part 1: Working with the text tool. Now, working with the text tool can be very interesting, honestly. Now, you can actually do a lot with the text tool. This A you're seeing, you can actually do a lot with it. Okay, now how do you apply the text tool? Like I said, this is a working environment. How do you apply the text tool? You can apply the text tool by simply clicking on the A plus, that is this plus here. Now when you click on the plus sign, you see text. Okay, now it's the same thing as clicking on the A symbol here. For example, let me click the text. It shows you this new text. Now if I also click on this A text, it will still give you the same thing. I see. So this working with text. You can either add text by clicking on the A or by clicking on the plus. Okay, now that is for the text tool. Now like I said, we're working with text, so I want us to apply, or should I say play with this text tool. Okay, now here's the text. This particular text is not highlighted, is not selected, so therefore I cannot actually do anything to this text now, and there are no properties. If you look at, I'm under the text option, but the only options I'm seeing here is to add text and to pick from quotes. Now if I should click on the quote, it will just give me template of quote messages I can actually pick, but I don't need all of this, so I will delete it. Here's our delete button. I will delete it. So now here's the text, but I want to get more properties about this text. How do I get more properties about this text? Now I'll have to select it. So before you give any command on Pixel Lab, or even if you're using CorelDRAW or Photoshop, you must have to select that item. Okay, you want to either edit or add color, or maybe I want to manipulation, or maybe hover around with it. You must select it. If you don't select that object, you cannot perform any tasks. Okay, now I have to select this object, and once I select, you see this rectangle little around the text with this small dot by the side and one below it. Now that means the one below, now if I use my hand and drag up and down, that means it will adjust it, okay, to give me perfect size up or down. Why the one beside, if I reduce it, it will break the text. Okay, it will break it, so I don't need to reduce it, so I can just increase here. Okay, then add text. Now I want to edit this text. Okay, edit means I want to replace this text with another word or another thing. So I'm going to put I'll double tap it. Okay, double tap it, then I'm going to put something like this, donvip. Okay, now I've added the text. Okay, now as long as this text is highlighted, you will see its properties. Look at the properties. You see styles, you see edit, you see delete, you see copy, you see to front, to back, position, relative positioning, size, padding, color, texture, opacity, rotate, mask, font, style, curve, background, align, down to what, reflection. So all of these things we will learn. Okay, we'll apply it. It's very simple. You can apply all of these things within few minutes. Now the first one is style. You can change the style, okay, or browse style. So I don't have any style on this device. Okay, so let's ignore that. Then to edit is what I did. Once you double tap or you click on the edit button, you can edit text. Then we have the delete. If you click on this, it deletes the text. Now I'll undo it back by clicking on this arrow to bring it back. Okay, then we have copy. When you click on copy, it duplicates this text into two. You can reduce it, you can increase it, and all that. Okay, now we have the front. Now let me make this one, okay, the font, and bring to front. Now this is what it implies. First I have to change the color so you can see what that to front actually means. Okay, I'll change the color to, let's say let me pick something like this. Okay, now this particular text now is actually in front of the black one, the bigger one. Are you getting it? So now I want to bring this black one to the front. That's what it means. So now I have to click on the black one, then select to front. Okay, to front. Then this black one comes top. I see it to now come to the top of the red one. I see it now. So if I select the red one, so if I want to pick now, as long as this black one is in the front, I cannot select the one behind because this black one is covering it. So I have to adjust this and select this one and bring this one to front. Okay, so now this red one comes to the front, so I cannot pick the red one, but the black one, I can't pick the black one except I touch it from this edge because the size is bigger than the other one. I get it. That's when I can touch it, but I cannot adjust it from the middle because this one is actually the one in the front. Okay, that is to front. Then another way you can actually adjust to front or to back is by going to the layer option. Here is our layer option. If I click on the layer option, we only have two items here. The first one, if I touch the down one, you see that to select this black one. If I touch the up one, to select the well done. So now I can actually hold down this button for some seconds, okay, for some seconds, and I drag it down. So that means this one will then go to down. I see it now. So now go behind, and the black one comes forward, or I can take it again and bring it up, and it comes to the front. So you can actually apply front to front or to back using the layer option here, okay. So that's for text. So we also have to back, the same thing to back, we've done that already. Then positioning, now you can adjust positioning. Let's say I want this now to be close to the D, and you don't want to use your hand to drag it, okay. You can use this positioning. You have arrow, okay, take it, adjust it left, up, down. So the more you click or increase this px, okay, the more it becomes faster, okay. The gap, the more it closes the gap or increases the gap. So the more you reduce it, then the lower it closes the gap. I see it. So that's what this positioning does. So but if you're good, you can actually use your hand, to adjust it without using the positioning or the position option and all that, okay. So that's that for this, okay. Then we have the relative positioning and the size. So I'll talk about the relative positioning and the size in the next part, which is part 2 of this video. Thank you for watching.